Hello, good day everyone. So itutuloy lang po natin yung discussion natin dito sa ating integral calculus, particularly lang po sa ating trigonometric functions. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so for our sample problem, we have here sine raised to 5 10x cosine raised to 4 10x dx. So sabi natin dito, kapag mag-integrate tayo ng trigonometric function, particularly dito sa sine and cosine, kapag meron tayo ditong at least one na add exponent, so sabi natin magtatanggal lang po tayo dito ng isa lang pong part nito. So pwede natin i-write itong ating sine raised to 5 10x ng ganito. So, meron tayo ditong integral of sine raised to 4 10x times sine 10x multiplied by cosine raised to 4 10x times dx. Take note magtatanggal lang po tayo dito ng isang part natin. Okay, after natin magtanggal ng isang part, so sabi natin dito, di ba, itong part na to, okay, is need natin kasi dito guys, yung ating tinatawag na need natin dito magkaroon ng sine squared 10x. So, para mapapagawa yun, okay, alam naman natin guys, no, na pwede po natin i-rewrite itong sine raised to 4 10x ng ganito. So, rewriting this sine raised to 4 10x, magiging sine squared 10x raised to 2 yan. Take note, itong part na to is ginamitan lang po natin yan ng property ng ating exponent. Kasi sabi natin, using the property of exponent x raised to n raised to m, it is equal to x raised to n m. Okay? Now, whereas, sabi natin, si sine raised to 2x or 10x raised to 2 is equal to sine raised to 2 times 2, okay, 10x, which is yung ating 10 times 2 times 2 is equal to 4. Okay? So, equal lang din pala yan dito. Take note nire-write lang natin siya. Okay? At please take note also, okay, kapag nag-fall tayo sa case na to, na kung saan at least one is add exponent, sabi natin, dito sa part na to is gagamitan po natin yan ng identity. Anong klaseng identity gagamitin natin? Gamitan natin to na ating tinatawag na Pythagorean identity. Okay, using Pythagorean identity, we all know that sine squared 10x is equal to 1 minus cosine squared 10x. So we have here the integral of 1 minus cosine squared 10x squared multiplied by sine 10x times cosine raised to 4 10x dx. Okay? Okay, supposedly, ang next step natin dito is i-distribute natin itong cosine raised to 4 10x inside our parenthesis. Pero hindi pa natin siya kayang i-distribute because naka-squared pa itong part na to. Okay, so tryin muna natin siyang expand. Expanding this equation, meron tayo ditong the integral of 1 minus 2 cosine squared 10x plus cosine raised to 4 10x multiplied by sine 10x multiplied by cosine raised to 4 10x dx. Take note take note. Okay, dinistribute natin siya. Okay, after natin ma-expand. Okay, so dapat expand muna natin siya. So, let's try to distribute. Okay? Mapapalabas natin tong ating integral of cosine raised to 4 10x minus cosine or minus 2 cosine raised to 6 10x plus cosine raised to 8 10x multiplied by sine 10x dx. Okay? Ito yung mapapalabas natin. So, sabi natin dito, alam naman natin that the differential of this equation, okay, will be equal to this equation. Tama ba? Or with this, will be equal to this part natin. So, ibig sabihin, by letting u natin equal to cosine 10x, let's find for the differential of this equation. We all know that our differential of cosine 10x will be equal to negative 10 sine 10x dx. But the problem is, okay, solve na tayo dito ng negative 10. So, para maging equal siya dito sa ating sine 10x is we divide both sides by negative 10. So, let's try dividing both sides by negative 10. So, this will be cancelled out. Okay, cancelling this out, mapapalabas natin, negative du over 10 is equal to sine 10x dx. And makikita natin, equal na yan dito. Okay, by direct substituting na, okay, substitute natin dito, the value of our u is equal to cosine 10x and our sine 10x dx is equal to negative du over 10. Okay? Ilabas natin dito yung ating negative 1 over 10. Mapapalabas natin itong equation na to. At kung mapapansin natin, kayang-kaya na po natin integrate itong part na to because we will be having, okay, power rule as our formula in using this or in integrating this equation. Okay? So, let's try to use power rule. Mapapalabas natin dito. Okay, sino? Si ating negative 1 over 10 multiplied by u raised to 5 over 5 minus 2 u raised to 7 over 7 plus, okay, u raised to 9 over 9 plus c. Okay? So, sabi natin, ito yung ating integral nitong part na to. Okay? So, let's try to simplify this equation. Simplifying this, mapapalabas natin dito. Okay, meron tayo ditong negative 1 over 10 multiplied by 63 u raised to 5 minus 90 u raised to 7 plus 35 u raised to 9 all over 315. Take note, this 315 is the LCD of this equation. Okay. So, sabi natin dito, i-simplify pa natin to further. Okay, factor out natin dito yung ating common factor. Common factor natin dito sa may bandang itaas natin or sa numerator is si u raised to 5. Tapos, i-distribute na natin itong ating 1 over 10 inside our parenthesis. So, mapapalabas natin to. Okay, itong equation natin na negative u raised to 5 multiplied by 63 minus 90u squared plus 35u raised to 4 all over 315, 0. Okay, plus c. Okay, and we all know this will not be our final answer because sabi natin, okay, need pa natin i-substitute back itong ating cosine 10x natin. So, by substituting back cosine 10x inside these equations, so, mapapalabas natin dito, si ating negative cosine raised to 5 10x multiplied by 63 minus 90 cosine squared 10x plus 35 cosine raised to 4 10x all over 3,150 plus c. Okay? So, this will be our question number 1. Okay, okay, now, let's proceed naman sa ating question number 2. Basta take note lang guys, no, kapag meron tayo ganitong problem, basta at least one, okay, at least one na may add exponent, magtanggal tayo ng isa, ito yung ginawa natin, tapos yung ditong part, okay, maging ganito, take note, itong part na to is gagamitan natin yan ng Pythagorean identity. Okay po? Okay, so take note lang po dun sa part na yun. Okay? Okay, so let's try naman, okay, dun sa ating next sample problem. Let's go. Okay, so for our next question naman, sabi natin dito, integral of sine raised to 4x dx. So, sabi natin is meron tayo ditong even na exponent. Okay, wala tayong add. Okay, ibig sabihin dito, yung ating identity na gagamitin is hindi yung ating Pythagorean identity. We will be using power identities. So, para magamit sa power identity, i-rewrite muna natin itong sine raised to 4x natin dx. Okay, into this equation. So, meron itong integral of the quantity sine squared x squared dx. Okay, at take note, sinabi ko sa inyo kanina, we will be using power identities in this part. So, using power identity, mapapalabas natin dito si integral of 1 minus cosine 2x all over 2 squared. Take note take note, dito sa part na to, excuse me, is magiging doble po ito ng angle natin. Okay? So, meron itong 1 minus cosine 2x all over 2. Okay, kapag nagkataon guys na this is sine squared 3x, okay, ang magiging identity natin dito is magiging 1 minus cosine 6x over 2. Take note dodoblehin natin yung angle na nandito. Okay? Okay, after this, anong next na gagawin natin is, since meron tayo itong square dito, try muna natin tong i-simplify or ayusin muna natin ating equation. Kasi hindi pa natin to direktang ma-integrate. Okay, so sabi natin dito, okay, ilabas natin si 1/2 natin. But take note, kapag nilabas natin siya, i-square natin yan. So magiging 1/4 yung ating 1/2. Kasi square po na ating 1/2 is equal to 1/4. So 1/4 multiplied by, okay, the integral of 1 minus cosine 2x squared dx. Take note, this is naka-square pa, so need pa natin itong i-expand. So, expanding this equation, mapapalabas natin dito, si 1/4 the integral of 1 minus 2 cosine 2x plus cosine squared 2x dx. Okay? So, ibig sabihin dito, kayang-kaya na po natin ma-integrate itong mga to. So, integrate natin yung mga yan, mapapalabas natin dito, si 1/4 times the quantity. Integral po ng 1 is x. Integral naman po ng ating negative 2 cosine 2x is equal to, okay, 2 sine 2x all over 2. So, magkakancel yung ating 2 dito. Ayusin ko lang Ayusin ko lang yung sinulat ko. So, minus 2 sine 2x all over 2. Because sabi natin, okay, dx lang to, this is 2. So, integral ng ating, derivative ng ating 2x is equal to 2 dx. Tama ba yung differential niya? So, sobra tayo ng 2, kaya may divided by 2 tayo dito. So, magkakancel yung 2 natin dito, magiging negative sine 2x lang yun dito. But take note, wala tayong direct integration ating cosine squared 2x dx. Tama ba? So, i-retain natin siya as integral of cosine 2x or cosine squared 2x dx natin. Okay, and take note also, okay, hindi natin pwedeng gamitin dito ating Pythagorean identity. Tama ba? Because babalik lang tayo sa umpisa natin na may sine squared tayo. So, anong gagawin natin dito para matapos natin or para ma-integrate natin to? Gamitan natin siya ulit ng ating power identity. Okay, using power identity dito sa ating cosine squared 2x, gamitan natin yan. Okay, ito yung mapapalabas natin. Okay, plus the integral of cosine. Okay, plus, take note, this is 2x, di ba? 2x yan. So, dapat itong 2x natin is doblein pa rin natin yan kasi sabi natin, integral ng ating cosine squared 2x, ay cosine squared x, it is equal to, okay, 1/2 1 plus cosine 2x. At take note, dinoble natin yung ating angle dito. So, ibig sabihin, itong 2x dito, idodoble natin yan, magiging 4x yan. Okay? Take note, huwag natin kalilimutan yung mga dinodoble-doble natin na angle. Okay? So, try natin i-simplify ito muna. Papalabas natin to. Okay, alam naman natin guys, no, na itong part na to, ilabas ko lang. Okay, pwede natin siyang i-rewrite as 1/2 the integral of 1 plus cosine 4x dx. And kapag in-integrate na natin to, papalabas natin dito si 1/2 times the integral, times x, kasi integral ng 1 is equal to x, plus integral naman po natin cosine 4x is equal to sine 4x all over 4. Okay, plus c. Okay, let's try to simplify this equation, no? Okay, simplify this equation, mapapalabas natin. So, meron tayo dito, distribute natin si 1/2 inside our parenthesis, si 1/2 x, okay, multiplied itong 1/2 x, kasi 1/2 times x is equal to 1/2 x, tapos 1/2 multiplied by sine 4x all over 4 is equal to sine 4x all over 8. Take note dinistribute lang po natin yung 1/2 natin inside this equation. Okay? So, combining like terms, so dalawa lang naman yung like terms natin dito. Okay, tapos i-distribute natin itong ating 1/4 later on, is ito yung mapapalabas natin. So, 1 plus 1/2 is equal to 3/2. Okay, 3/2 x. Okay, minus, wala tayong kapares dito. So, sine 2x plus sine 4x all over 8. Okay, next naman is i-simplify pa natin to further. Alam naman natin guys na that our LCD here is equal to 8. So, 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. 4 times 3 is equal to 12. Okay? Ito po mapapalabas natin. 8 divided by 1 is equal to 8. 8 multiplied by negative sine 2x is equal to negative 8 sine 2x. Next naman is 8 divided by 8 is equal to 1. 1 multiplied by sine 4x is equal to sine 4x. Okay? So, after this, syempre, i-distribute na po natin itong 1/4 natin inside our parenthesis. So, meron po tayo ditong final answer natin will be, okay, the quantity 12x minus 8 sine 2x plus sine 4x all over 32. Okay? So, this will be our final answer. Okay? So, take note palagi, since ito po is even exponent, take note, ang ating identity na gagamitin is si power identity. Power identity. Okay? Okay, so if you have questions, so feel free lang po to ask. Okay, don't worry, we will be having more problems or sample problems about this topic ulit next meeting. Okay? So, thank you and God bless you all. Thank you.